This tutorial is going to talk about a few different ways to save a Photoshop file. This could be either for printing or emailing purposes. To save a Photoshop file, we'll go to File, Save As. You'll notice the format is set to Photoshop, and that's the PSD file that is default for Photoshop files. We can pull this down and select from a variety of different file types. One of the two that we're going to talk about is the Photoshop PDF. We can click this and actually save our file as a PDF. We'll accept the defaults in all these locations, and we'll go to our Finder to look at that PDF file. Right here you'll notice that the PDF file is still 27.3 megabytes. The Photoshop file, the PSD file, is 35.3. Saving this as a PDF actually doesn't reduce the file size very much. That's because the Photoshop PDF retains all the layers, and if we were to open this into Photoshop, you would notice that it still has all the same layers that our PSD had. It does help us to view this in an Adobe Acrobat reader or some other PDF viewing program. This could be beneficial when you're emailing to clients or other folks who might not have Photoshop to open up this file. Still, it's a very large file size, so we'll look at another way to actually save our Photoshop files, possibly for printing. We'll go to File, Save As. And in this case, what we're going to do is save it as a Jpeg. Saving it as a Jpeg file won't retain those layers. It'll actually compress all of the layers into a single flat Jpeg file. We'll click Save right here. Now we do get options for what type of quality we want to save this, and you can actually get a preview for how big that file size will be. Even at maximum, this 11 by 17 Jpeg file will be 4.6 megabytes. We can slide it down to just a high quality, and you'll notice that it's a 1.8 megabyte file. We'll say OK with this. We go back into our Finder. We'll notice that we have the PSD file and the PDF file and the JPEG in here, which is the smallest file size at 2 megabytes right here. The JPEG will be ideal for printing because it will spool quicker with our printers and still get the same quality that we're looking for in those prints.